That doesn't make any sense. How are you not getting paid for it? I know you've explained this to me, but it still doesn't make sense.
Because this would have been the first RV I've sold since like the 5th of June. And so my last paycheck was like their draw system, which is basically a loan. So now I
Hmm.
have to pay it back with this RV that I sold today.
Oh,
And if it had
okay.
been after July 1st, they're giving us a salary of $20 an hour plus a flat rate. So if I could have pushed it to the second, I would have had my previous draw loan forgiven and I would have just made straight money.
I don't. I don't. I don't know if I agree with that strategy. It just feels like it's more. I don't know. That just feels kind of screwed up. Like you're not getting anything from this because you have to pay back. You know what you
Yeah,
told me.
because I didn't. Yeah, because I didn't sell the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is unfortunate.
You should have told them we ran out, but we'll have some on July 2nd.
Sorry, this is one you test drove and can see currently it's out of stock.
Yep. Julia says she's getting on now.
Man, Juliet.
Where is? God, that's there.
Yeah, I should have just done it on the second. God dang. It's fine. It's fine.
Hello, I'm here.
Hello,
God dang,
hello,
Juliet.
hello.
Sorry, I have to mute the stream. I'm hearing Jonathan say "gosh dang" 5 times.
No, that's not the stream, Juliet. That's just me saying it 5 times.
Yeah, he's just upset.
Yeah. I'm upset, Juliet. I just sold a $100,000 RV. I'm not going to make any money on it.
Oh, wow.
I'm pissed. Not mad.
You're not gonna make anything? How come?
Because I have to pay back what they gave me already.
What?
Basically, Juliet, you get $2,000 a month if you don't sell an RV. But once you sell the RV, you have to pay that money back. So if I took $1,000 last paycheck, and this RV sells for $1,000, I made $0. Whatever.
Wait, is
Thank
it
you so
cumulative?
much. Y'all too. Have a good night.
Is he getting coffee?
I like how Jonathan is just always somewhere during the podcast.
It's either work or getting coffee.
He's either getting coffee or he's at Walmart or just on a kayak or something.
What's up,
I
TJ?
ain't been on a kayak.
Where's that bad Taco Bell?
That doesn't look like... Is that TJ? I don't think that's TJ. Oh, TJ's in chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, TJ.
You're muted, by the way.
How does this work? Is it working?
Boy,
Yeah,
is that Darwin?
Yeah, it's Darwin. Hi, Darwin.
Hey, Howard.
Juliet don't know. Juliet would have said Dusty. She don't know.
Actually, you would have said that. Actually, I heard Dustin.
I know. He showed up and I said, that's not TJ.
That's worse than calling me Dustin, actually, now that I think about it. This is Juliet. This is the topic of the conversation. Juliet, why do you do this?
You gotta wait till February. It's just gonna go one ear out the other.
Well, because when you showed up, TJ said, hi, TJ. And I said, that's actually literally not TJ. That's Darwin.
You're trying to add that on after you figured out it was me.
She was so sound in her her words. She said, that's definitely not TJ.
That's definitely not TJ, but it's probably Dustin or some other guy.
Most likely
Dustin.
Of the tan complexion.
Of the tan complexion, exactly. Of the, dare I say, brown.
So what's going on with the cameras, guys? Why am I the only one, showing my pretty face?
Because no one else is on camera.
How does this work?
Jonathan is driving around.
I'm getting my coffee.
Yeah, he drinks like 4 coffees a day. Makes me mad.
Oh, did I just turn on camera? Oh.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Win. I think it needs some food stains.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, Darwin's here. I guess I'll turn my camera on also.
Man, I got this Rebel energy drink with some sweet cream in it. and some goddamn pineapple and lime juice. It's fantastic.
He just said something disgusting.
I think he
Did you
just
just
mixed a
get
bunch of stuff.
coffee with pineapple and lime juice? 'Cause that
And
sounds
lime
terrible.
juice. That was the worst thing I think I've heard.
And sweet cream.
No, sweet
And
cream.
whiskey,
Great.
like Win said.
I feel like the lime juice is making the cream curdle.
No,
He's just
did-
having coffee with cheese.
It sounds like just coffee and cheese.
no. This is what we
Is
do.
this the man that
coffee.
doesn't he put ketchup on his salads or something?
I think he did insinuate he does those things.
I don't trust you now. I don't know about you, Jonathan.
Listen, this is basically a Red Bull energy drink. It's called a Rebel.
Oh,
And then inside that Red Bull
Okay.
energy drink, you throw in some sweet cream and some lime.
Wait, you did that. It didn't come like that. You did that.
No,
he chose
Yeah,
to do that.
He threatened the
you
barista
made the
to do that.
decision. You opened the can and you said,
no,
"This is missing a lime and sweet cream."
she
And
winked at me and said, "Good choice."
I think that was like, when they say blink twice if you need help. I think she was like doing that, and you misinterpreted
No.
what that
I feel
was.
like they're taking bets on if Jonathan's gonna have a heart attack.
I would too. Like
Be back
he just
tomorrow.
passes out.
Someone's got a whole parlay on it happening before July.
I would take that bet.
Darwin,
Just like-
I know that my drink concoction sounds crazy, but have you
Uh-huh.
heard of Charcola? Because that went global, and so if that went global, I guarantee my Red Bull sweet cream pineapple lime drink is gonna go next level.
Sweet cream pineapple. What's the topic? Because I'm gonna get stuck on this. Is this the topic? 'Cause
No,
I'll
this
stay
is not
here
the
all
topic. This is not the
Oh.
topic. This is like the intro to get everyone warmed up.
day. Okay, because I could be here. This
Yeah.
could be the topic. Because he's not answering. He's not answering questions. He's just repeating himself and placing the ingredients in different parts of the sentence. It doesn't make it less disgusting. What do you mean?
I agree.
Lime and sweet cream and Red
Yeah.
Bull.
And pineapple.
Yeah,
And I forgot about pineapple. That's a whole nother section.
He's only putting the
Topic
outer
we talk
layer
about.
in there though. He's not even using the inside of the
The
pineapple.
rind? He's not
Yeah.
even eating.
They serve it in a hollowed out pineapple.
Yep, he's like perfect.
This is what I
that's
mean.
best.
He has to drive
Oh.
while holding this pineapple.
You know?
He has to hold outside the window so he gets some air.
You can't do it without the air. You need a little bit of the pollution. That's what really
Yeah.
tops it off. The exhaust. Maybe one
Just let
bug.
y'all know how it works.
I hate this. This is disgusting.
No, it will
What's-
keep you awake for days.
I'm
Why would
pretty
you want
sure a
that?
bug.
Jonathan, it's been established that you are not willing to stay awake longer than 12 hours.
Bam.
Why do you need to be
Bam.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. That is the perfect good. We need to
Oh,
get
is
that
that
framed.
really a thing? He doesn't.
Well,
wanna
remember,
stay
it was,
up
I just
past-
took
it was a money question.
I just took a drink
Oh,
and I got a mouthful
Mm.
of lime that was cured with some sweet cream.
What? I don't
You know what's
think
crazy?
I don't think cream can cure lime, Jonathan. I think you're
Oh,
thinking
no,
of
it
how
did.
lime juice can cure fish in like a ceviche. I think you're
No.
confused about what's curing what.
CJ into this. We're not curing CJ or ceviche or.
okay. Now
Dude,
that.
these are fucking
I feel
I'm going to hang up.
No,
There's
you
a
have to
lot.
be on.
that was a loaded statement. Yeah, you said a lot of things. My knee-jerk reaction is to call you a certain thing. Just kind of, but I'll leave it alone. It's
Does that certain thing go in soups, Dustin?
Dustin. Yeah, he's doing it on purpose. He's doing it on purpose.
never Juliet again. Oh, it's only Jonathan now. It's never Juliet. It's only him. It's only him. I can't believe it.
No.
I shan't believe it.
I don't confuse Darwin or Dustin.
You should say you or Dustin, right? Because Darwin's right there. You would say you or Dustin. You still don't know who's who.
You don't know who I am.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. You're the Darwin.
The So it's a mantle now. You're not even your own person. Like
I can't.
It's like anybody can wear the mask.
Passes on. Yeah, anyone can wear the mask. Anyone can protect the city.
Next
Okay.
podcast, CJ is gonna get on and be like, "Hello, it is me, the Darwin."
I'm in his office. He's pissed off.
You know what I've been hooked on?
Darwin.
Juliet, you know what tastes fantastic? Next level food. This might be something you want to eat the rest of your life and not gain weight on. Okay.
Is it already healthy?
So addicted. Oh hell yeah, it is.
Then what's the point?
You take some peanut butter and you put it on a spoon. Then you take that peanut butter and you dip it in some yogurt. It's fantastic.
You know what? First of all, I don't really like peanut butter. But second of all, what are you using to put the peanut butter on a spoon? Because step one was put the peanut butter on a spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you just scoop it?
You squeeze it onto the spoon.
You have squeezable peanut butter?
Yeah.
Why not get the jar?
It's like toothpaste.
What are you buying? Where does that exist? So you're putting limes and pineapples with sweet cream, and now you're taking toothpaste peanut butter and dipping it in yogurt.
Happily. Yeah. Life changing, actually.
Oh, your guts are just destroyed. I know they don't know what's going on.
Health. They're in great health. You know why? Because I eat unlimited salad and don't gain weight.
You put ketchup on the salad. He's disgusting. This is not. I don't understand.
So I will say your peanut butter yogurt idea is one of the less controversial ones, but do you just sit there on the couch with a toothpaste tube of peanut butter, a spoon, and a giant tub of yogurt? And
you're close. You're close. I usually so I throw the yogurt in the freezer to get maximum coldness, and then I go in the backyard and squeeze out the peanut butter and dip it in the frozen yogurt.
Why is he in the backyard? Is it a vat of frozen yogurt?
Yeah, it's a case of it.
This is an on-location snack.
It has to be in the backyard.
He can't do anything the normal way.
Jonathan, I don't have a backyard. How do I enjoy this snack? Do I have to go on the roof?
Alone in the closet. Facing away from the door.
You got to put some turf down. And then you got it.
Down in the bathroom and then do it there.
In the bathroom, you need the extra germs. Remember, we like pollution and germs in our food.
Yeah.
Darwin gets it.
I get it. I'm actually starting to understand how he functions.
Darwin, what do you call bread that hasn't been sliced yet?
A log.
Was asking Darwin.
It's hold up. Wait, so we already know what the answer is. What is it's a loaf. But why would he call it a log? Why are you calling it a log? What do you mean a log?
Does it not look like a log?
It doesn't matter what it it doesn't.
It does. It does.
No, it doesn't look like a log. Most loaves of bread don't actually look like logs. They tend to actually be circular.
Well, you have a square log?
You said what?
Do you have square logs just around? No, logs are round also. I don't know if you know this, Darwin, but trees are round.
Boom.
The cylindrical.
Yeah.
Those are two.
And a bread is round as well.
He's never coming back to
I'm
this
so
again.
glad Darwin's here today.
I don't know why you invited me to this. What is this? What is he doing? I never knew he did this. Has he always done this? Always done this? Does he always do this?
Usually he's like
every week.
Every week. That's why we're always getting progressively more angry every 2 weeks.
Darwin, I need you to go to a local bakery and ask for a log of bread and see what happens.
I can hear him. His voice was shaking a little bit. I don't think he's serious about this. He's fucking with me. And he has to be, because that's just
No.
a
It's probably
log
only
of.
shaking because I'm getting out of my truck, getting my coffee. My Red Bull pineapple sweet cream lime concoction has hit, Darwin. So my caffeine
voice
levels
is
have
shaking.
risen. I'm on my 5th coffee of the day.
Caffeinated, he can't
That
speak
that might
anymore.
not that might not be an exaggeration. In all honesty, he has 3 on average. So
Yeah, it's
Three what?
coffees.
a day.
What do we? Huh?
Yeah.
You can't-
So
You're not supposed to do that.
well,
You don't.
You can't be like, I eat salads with ketchup, therefore I can absorb grotesque amounts of caffeine. That doesn't.
my lord, cocaine.
It doesn't. You can't say I do one healthy thing here, thus I can do this unhealthy thing there. It does not. It's not like a math equation.
Which part is unhealthy?
You can't the caffeine. You can't just take in 3 cups worth. And what you're telling me is that you take things straight, like Red Bull, and you're not even supposed to drink Red Bull to begin with. Like, let's be clear. Like, that's not even supposed to go in your body. But
we put enough sweet cream, lime, and pineapple in there.
No, that's like saying I put cream and sugar in my motor oil and drink it. I'm still going to die. Like, you can't just But then you said you do it 3 times.
Yeah,
that's like saying, oh, I smoke a cigarette, I smoke a joint. I'm like, okay, one. You're like, now times 3 that. It's bad. Like, you can't 3 times a bad consistently.
Let me ask you this, Darwin. When you eat a meal 3 times a day, do you add a beverage to it?
Water, yes.
But there's a beverage. So my beverage that goes with my food, specifically, just happens to be coffee.
Wait, did you just?
No, it doesn't. That doesn't correlate causation and correlate. That's not. You can't just say beverage. Thus, it can be any. It can be anything, but it should not be.
Caffeine dehydrates you, right? You can't just have coffee.
You might be right, Juliet. However, my coffee is iced, and in that ice, Juliet, I don't know if you know this, it's frozen, frozen water. That as it melts,
I'm so happy that Darwin is here today to just handle all the questions.
Well, we haven't even gotten to the real questions yet.
What is this?
This is how it warms up.
Intervention? Is this just an extended intervention to stop him from killing himself? Well, with motor oil, caffeine, and sweet cream, and apparently frozen yogurt?
We can't, because none of us live close to him, we can't actually like force him to change his diet. So we got to find the people closest to him to, like, you know, slap the ketchup packs out of his hand when he gets a salad or something, you know.
What?
But all right, that was a pretty good warm up. So we're gonna go ahead and start.
Good job, everyone.
So I found a similar question to this online, and I think it'd be interesting for us to answer this. So would you rather spend 5 years in jail or get out when your mom wins 3 consecutive solo games in Fortnite Battle Royale?
How much time in jail?
It's 5.
Yeah, I'm saying in jail.
5. Yeah,
I'm going to jail.
But she can't have any help. She can't have any help.
We're going to jail. There's people who play that game daily and can't get wins. So I couldn't imagine my mother, who doesn't even, I don't remember the last time she even saw a controller, let alone a system. And she's going to get on Fortnite, and then there's going to be random people in here saying stuff to her. And she's going to be like, what? And then it's just not gonna, she's gonna drop, they're gonna say, drop in Tilted Towers or whatever. She's like, what are you talking about? And then while I'm in jail, this year 17 at this point. I'm not getting out.
Well, hold on. Remember, I said it's solos, so there's not gonna be anyone in her ear. She has to do this all on her own, and she has to win 3 matches on her own. And one of the things is, even if, like, everything else is normal, so she can call you, But even if she's calling you complaining about stuff, you can't actually answer. You just have to, nod your head.
I'm really done. Solo could be done under the logic that if you just know how to hide, you would eventually accidentally win.
Yeah.
But it has to be 3 consecutive wins.
Yeah.
Oh, consecutive. Oh,
yeah.
You're never getting out. That's life in prison.
But hold on. I mean, if she knows, because she is under the impression that she knows that if she has to win 3, which means that she might put a lot of hours into this and look up YouTube videos and stuff like that. She just can't have direct help. So maybe in a few months, maybe even 1 full year, she will learn enough to win 3 matches, even if she's using the hiding method.
Because then it's like life still life. It'd be different if she getting a stipend to play this game and I have to go to work or something.
No, but when she comes home, she has.
Does she know that your release depends on her winning?
Yes. Okay. She's given all the facts. She knows why you're in jail, so she's not, saying, "Oh my God, what did you do?" She understands this is some BS. But for some reason, the government requires her to win 3 consecutive games.
Well, I get my can I get my money sent to me while I'm in prison? Like, can I get my commissary?
I guess I wasn't really thinking like that.
And then I'm doing 5 years. I'm slaying ramen. I'm making it out. They ain't doing it to me. I'm gonna do it to them. I ain't getting got. I do to get him. I got 5 years. I'm gonna thug it out.
He means making friends.
I mean what you think I mean.
He means making friends. He wants to.
I mean whatever you think I mean.
Lasting connections is what he means.
I do the doing.
Jonathan, what's your answer? Jonathan, what's your answer?
The caffeine.
Did he leave? Did he fucking?
The caffeine got him.
He heard a game. Was like, I can't.
Put pineapple and sweet cream and yogurt and peanut butter toothpaste and ketchup. That's a gnarly diet. I don't. He's
Solo says he fell asleep from the what's it called, the crash from all that sugar.
Yeah.
I think he woke up. Was that him?
He said, "Hang on."
Oh, what?
He might be fighting someone in his apartment.
Oh man, I'm trying to plug in my phone. It's at 2%.
What?
Aldo just lives on the edge.
Every time.
I don't know. Is this happening every single time?
No, but I've noticed this is the second time he hasn't had his camera on. I have noticed that. The first time he had bad internet, so I'll give him a little bit of a pass. But
don't worry, the camera will come on here in just a second. I just walked through my front door, plugged in my phone. Okay, now I gotta get my phone set up on my paper towel holder because get it elevated.
He's
he's not using
messing.
He's not using a webcam. He's not buying a whole computer. So he props it up against the paper towel holder.
Props up his phone.
Yeah. And sometimes he does it vertically, so he looks all weird, when it's in the group with us.
We're all like 30 something, right?
Juliet is actually 24, but yeah.
No, I'm 30.
We are in 2026.
Yeah. Don't listen to Usagi.
Don't worry.
Usagi's she's like in middle school. Like close, they tend to just joke around. So
she just graduated, so she's gonna be in ninth.
Oh shit, she's high school.
Yeah,
ninth grade. Yeah, she's graduated.
Yeah, that's cool. Sense. We're happy for her. She really worked hard.
Wait, who's that Solo said? Damn, ban Solo. I don't want to see that name ever again in my entire life.
I can't ban him. He's one of our most consistent, viewers.
I don't know how he's made it this far. Like I don't. Is this is the type of ship you run? You let them be this ban Usa. Ban them both. They can't be here. Just ban them both.
Jonathan, you never gave us your answer.
What was the question?
Motherfucker. So the question was...
no, if it's the same one, then I said leave my ass in jail.
Dang, y'all aren't good. Y'all don't trust y'all's moms?
No.
No, my mom would refuse to play Fortnite out of principle. She'd say it's too violent.
What if she learns? What if she learns how to just hide until the last guy, and then she only has to be violent once?
Okay, but she has to do that 3 times in a row.
3 times in a row. Nah, I don't even think the hiding method would actually work 3 times in a row. I just thought if you need to get 3 wins,
it would take like 5 years for her to get the 3 wins in a row.
Yeah, like by the time I might shave a day off, but I couldn't live with the stress of being like it might not ever end. So
and the worst part, the best part is every time she calls you, you have to you can't give her any advice, but she can tell how pissed you are because you're just like, Mom, it's been 2.5 years. What are you not doing?
I just give me the 5, and because it's not even at a certain point. I'm not even mad at her because you just can't. You don't have the gaming background, so it's like there's certain stuff that what the fuck. He's messing with me.
No, darn. It's for truck month. He has to wear this.
That's not a thing. No, so yes, that's a thing, but that is not what that does. He's fucking with me. I know
he doesn't have a choice.
I know he is.
What are you talking about?
This isn't. He knows what he's doing. Y'all did this. This is a setup against me.
I didn't do anything. I was just like, I said, Jonathan, are you free to do the podcast tonight? He said yes. And I was like, great. Come as your true self. And he's like, bet. And then this is what he does.
You invited me here for this. I don't think I've seen the other ones. When Oscar is where I'm at right now, this isn't happening.
He can't wear a hat. He can't wear a hat.
He's choosing.
When Oscar is there, he's not on camera, so.
He could be doing. He could be doing this above me. He's above me doing this. Why? He could be doing this invisible with Oscar. I guess. I don't think. Look at the face he's making.
He's on camera. He's on camera most of the time. It was just the last 2 times. Actually, just the last time.
I make this face all the time, Darwin.
Yes, it's one of his.
That is true. That is
disapproving faces.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. We got distracted. I got distracted.
Well, technically, you all gave me your answers.
Yeah, 5 years.
I think I'm going to choose my mom on this one. And she does not play games. She does not play games at all. But remember, I think that if she knows that my freedom is on the line, she will play that almost throughout the entire day until she learns the strats to win 3 games consecutively.
That's impressive. Good job.
I believe. Now remember, I don't think my mom has any leg up on anyone else's mom. She does not play games. The only game that she even remembers looking at is GTA because you can run over people. She didn't like that. That's it. So
I feel like my mom wouldn't want to install it because she'd be afraid it's a virus, and then she wouldn't want to play it because it's violent.
In this world, let's assume that she knows it's safe. Like she knows she's not gonna get got, because that brings up other issues like, oh, she doesn't trust the PC, and it's like, oh my god, Mom, please just turn it on at least. So, Jonathan, what jersey are you wearing? Usagi wants to know.
Oh yeah, no, this is a Mexico jersey. Yeah, Viva la Mexico.
They do have the best jerseys.
Are they playing today?
They probably
the U.S. is playing Turkey, and then who's playing at the same time? Someone else is playing. I don't remember.
Yeah, Viva la Mexico today. Tomorrow I'll be Viva la USA. So.
Viva la USA is today, Jonathan.
That's the day.
Yeah. But I'll wear my jersey tomorrow, Juliet.
Okay. What if they lose? And then you'll.
Then I'll still wear the jersey, Juliet. I'll wear it, and I'll be sad. Yeah, be sad in my jersey. I sold a camper like this today. I went to the dealership, sold a camper, just like this. I said, Viva la Mexico, and they said, where do I sign? Great.
I believe exactly like that.
Yeah. I'll send you pictures. It's fantastic.
I did promise Matt I would watch the U.S. Turkey game with him, so I'm here for another 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
Juliet, stream it so we get in trouble.
Why? Why do you want to get?
Why are you trying to get CJ banned?
He don't want to do this anymore. He's like, I'm tired of these hyena nonsense. I'm trying to have
I'm
my
tired of all
Tuesdays and
this.
Thursdays to myself.
No.
Get nuked by FIFA.
Well, in that case, Juliet, and I'm glad you reminded me. There's another, I guess, more significant question I wanted to ask y'all, and then I have the other ones, but this one I think is really interesting. So I actually came up with this question purely on my own. So would you rather have a free private chef that cooks delicious meals for you 3 times a day, but you have to run a mile immediately after eating? Means that you leave your dishes like on the table. That's how immediate it is. And it honestly doesn't matter if you're at a restaurant, because if this guy is still making you meals, you still have to do it after every meal. Or
meals I like.
Yes, you love every meal and it's free. So that saves you grocery money as well. But I said you have to run a whole mile. So if you have to, so it's not a walk. You have to actually, like, whatever your version of running is that.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
and you have snacks in between.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You eat your meal. The
only thing is, when you're actually eating a meal that someone has cooked, meaning, you know, restaurant or he cooked, you have to run a mile immediately after. So even if you travel after breakfast, well, I'll be back and you got to run that mile. Or you have a free personal stylist that brings you new quality clothes every day, but you have to leave a 1-page review for each item of clothing by midnight that night. And it's MLA format, single space.
A single space, your dick.
Wait, how many pieces of clothing? You said.
So on average, it'll be 2 to 3. Shirt, like top, bottom, shoes. But sometimes, let's just assume they kind of know how your day's gonna go, so they always dress you like exactly the way you want for that thing you're doing today. Sometimes it might be 5. So if you have an outing that you're going to,
do you get to keep the clothes?
Yes, you keep everything. You keep everything.
So you can like resell it or whatever.
If you want designer, it's designer. Still no cost to you.
And I can do whatever I want with it.
You cannot sell it.
You
can't sell it?
No.
Then I'll just do the first. That's the whole point. Yeah, I'll write a whole.
You have to have multiple storage units for all your clothes.
And you can't do anything with it.
If you want, you can return it or give it to charity, but you can't sell it.
Then I'll just take the food and just be running more. Because the clothes made sense if I can sell it.
Then you'll be running.
They're cooking what I want, right? So I want some grapes and some kiwi. I'm good.
Okay,
running,
it's still 3 times a day.
3 miles a day every day.
But it's a chef. Wait, so it's a chef. You can just go get. Okay, let him. Okay.
Well, I'm saying is he's going to cook for you regardless. He's free, so you don't like you're not being pressured into like, oh, you have to eat my meal, but you can't get out of it by eating out at a restaurant. You're always going to have to do that mile immediately after eating.
Yeah, which means that like even if he makes a beautiful breakfast and you're super hungry, you can't really eat much of it because you're going to have a terrible time. It means that like you're just going to be disappointed at every meal, and then you're going to be starving after your run, and so you're just going to have to eat a bunch of like snacks that you have to pay for.
Well, you might not be starving after the run if it's a full meal. I think you would have to worry about cramps. I will say.
But I'm saying you're probably not eating a full meal before running a mile. You're probably eating 3 bites and then you run a mile and then you're hungry, but the meal's gone.
Yeah, if you're actually satiated and then have to go run, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. So I did put in this, like, nobody's forcing you. Like for me, for instance, my cardio, my stamina isn't at its peak, so most likely I'll have to take breaks. You can take breaks, but any sort of sitting or even walking that you does not count towards a mile. It's only when you actually start running. So if you start running and you get a cramp, take a seat. You can take as long as you need, but you got to complete the rest of the mile running before you can actually go back home.
No, I think there's
I think I'll do the clothes.
I'm gonna do the clothes
it's not
now.
Gonna get worse as I get older, whereas the
That's
running.
true.
I'll do the clothes. Even in my best days in the military, I distinctly remember having to do that, and not the we pretty much were running after eating, and we were in great shape, and that sucked. So I can't imagine. Nah, I had to think about that one. That's
You also could just you can never have a nice meal
never
with loved ones or friends or family.
Yeah.
Like every Thanksgiving, you have to eat and immediately peace out. Like your whole family's mad.
Or it would suck, but you could also wait to eat after everyone's like kind of going home. It would suck because you're hungry that whole time, but you could time it.
You watch everyone eat, and then you eat, and then you jog past them as they're driving out.
Yeah, it's actually so inconvenient. The writing is kind of whatever. I can write.
Because you also did say they don't have to be good reviews. It just has to be a page.
It has to be a genuine review. So you can't just, make gibberish on your keyboard. You have to actually write something.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Shakespeare.
True. Yeah, exactly. It can be how you would normally write. It just has to be, the page per item of clothing.
I hate this Birkin bag. It's my 18th one.
I'm so stressed all the time. I'm running out of closet space. I can't keep donating everything. I'm running out of gas donating everything. Okay. Well, this next question actually came from a friend. Says, would you rather be a master at every instrument, including singing, or be a master at every language, including professional writing?
Oh, language.
Language?
Yeah,
language, 100%.
Music would be really, really cool. That would be really fun. But I feel like being able to travel anywhere and speak to anyone would be just really powerful.
Yeah, that's a cheat code. Languages cannot be understated how impressive and valuable that is. Yeah, it's life changing. The music can be, but the language just is. Yeah.
Jonathan?
Nope, I'm gonna go singing. Yep, give me that one with music. I don't talk that much. We need to speak 25,000 different languages. So
there's no wrong
I don't talk
answer.
to that many people. So we're gonna go with that one.
Hey,
I feel like that's
y'all can be communicating to all the people you want. I'm good.
I don't even think it's not even necessarily about talking to people, but to be able to go to any country and read all the signs and just
That's
never
okay.
be confused.
I'll get those
and music.
I'll get those medic glasses and I'll get those AirPods that translate languages and I'll call it a day.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's technically a thing. I mean, that's a. Yeah, I guess that works.
For me, I would also choose the language one because I think even if I'm not traveling often, I feel like I would appreciate it more for the different medias I consume. So music and certain movies and stuff like that. Or, when someone does speak another language, we can talk shit together in their native tongue, about, Jonathan or Darwin sitting right next to us. That could be kind of funny. So I can see that. I can see that working out.
Yeah, it's I guess short story. I met a when I was in Thailand. I met a dude that actually was he was a translator for some apparently some Chinese billionaire dude that was there, but he knew 50 languges. I wish I could find this, but he just knew 50 languages. And
polyglots are crazy.
Yeah, and his life was just sounded absurd. It sounded like talking to a fake person, but he was right there. So I'm just imagining his life and what he gets to do in life just because he can speak apparently 50 languages. I just couldn't. It sounds insane.
It's such a rare skill that I feel like it opens so many doors.
Yeah.
Because there's, if you're applying for a job or for someone who wants a polyglot, you're not competing against 50,000 other applicants.
Yeah, there's literally, I can't even imagine how many people exist. There might be 100, 1,000 maybe in the world, and you're walking gold.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I see it. The music thing is cool because you're also walking gold in a sense, but I feel like you have to put way more work into making the music do something for you versus I just walk in and say I can do this, and you're immediately a multimillionaire.
I'm curious for the people who speak, 50 languages. If they have a job that they want that from you, I wonder let's say that job requires you to go overseas and speak a language that you haven't spoken in a while. You think they have to practice by themselves before they just go over there? Or do you think they just kind of keep it like a language they haven't spoken in a while, you know?
Oh, you'd have to practice it out because I would imagine it because when I was a kid I could speak German because it was over there, but then I haven't spoken in so long that I lost it. Like it was gone.
Yeah.
So I could imagine it's the same.
I think like if I haven't been back to France in 6 months, like even just watching a couple movies in French on the airplane will like snap me back into it.
Cool.
But yeah, I think you need to practice a little bit, or at least get like in that headspace, I guess.
It's fair. All right, cool.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
So sorry, Jonathan, we're gonna have to get a little nerdy on you. You're just gonna have to deal. So
He's
about to leave. I ain't got time for this.
He'll be gone.
So the next one is, would you rather be able to summon any fictional character into real life for 1 hour a day? They are still themselves and they know you summon them. Or enter any fictional universe for a total of 12 hours in a week, but everyone there knows you're an outsider.
Can you do it multiple times, or are they both like a one of?
Well, one is 1 hour a day. So you only have 1 hour a day for that fictional character, to be there. And then the other one is
come back every day.
Yeah, if you choose the same one, they can come back every day, and they still are themselves, so they'll still have the memory of the previous day. And then the other one is a collection of 12 hours in a week that you can spread out however you want, but everyone there knows that you're an outsider.
Oh, so I'm bringing the person to me. I'm going into their world.
Yeah. Just as you are. So if you go into the Star Wars world, you're not a Jedi.
Oh, I'm just a guy.
You're just a guy. So, keep that in mind.
And you immediately die.
I'm just die.
No, Star Wars isn't dangerous everywhere. There are cities and stuff. Just don't go on the Death Star.
Are you using your 12 hours to just go hide in a swamp?
No. No, y'all gotta think about this. Like Star Wars has dangerous.
Money.
True.
You're not dressed appropriately. Like you're just gonna be homeless and hungry for.
So remember, you don't have to stay there. This is one of those things where let's say you only want to be there for 4 hours on Monday. You can probably buy some clothes that might fit you in better with that world. Go in, maybe try and build a life for 4 hours, and then leave. And if something bad happens to you, let's say you don't get shot in the head, you can just leave. Like you can just snap your fingers and leave.
Building a whole life in 4 hours.
Well, no, you know what I mean. You can start the process of building a life.
You only get 12 hours total.
But
a week, but every week, and you can spread that out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
and
only
then
1 week.
Wait, and then I bring the person to me for an hour.
1 hour a day.
I'm sorry, I want Pocket Superman. I can or whoever I want, just kind of pull him out. He can be Pocket Nightcrawler and just be like, "Hey, let's go over here." He's like, all right, but no, he hasn't seen it, so he wouldn't know. Never mind.
Are you in charge of whoever you
No,
summon? Or
you're not
can
in
they
charge.
Just show up and beat you up and leave.
You are not in charge, so you can't tell Superman to beat up an innocent child. He's still Superman. But I'll put it this way: anyone you bring is an ally to you, but you do not control them.
Okay.
So if you bring in a villain, they're not going to betray you, But that doesn't mean that what they do wouldn't be cause collateral damage to your loved ones. If you bring a villain.
You just bring in Thanos and he materializes and just immediately
He's like, there's too many people.
It's just like, oh god.
That'd be funny if he comes in, he sprints, you're inside your house, right? He sprints outside, is like inevitable, and he just snaps his finger. And you're like, damn it. Oh shit.
Yeah, there's some people that just couldn't be here.
I know. So
I think what I find interesting is that I'm leaning towards the 12 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I think that would be really cool to be able to immerse yourself in different imaginary worlds and like come back if you're ever in danger.
Yes.
But I think that like that power has a real potential of making you sort of not really enjoy your actual life and try to like live for those 12 hours where you're your dream world.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the one where you're bringing someone in for an hour every day, like you're still living your own real life and you're trying to get help like optimizing it.
Yeah.
And so I actually think like, yeah, I think bringing someone for an hour is probably the healthier thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
you're right.
Like, well, traveling sounds cooler. Like I would love to go to Middle Earth and like, yeah, see the elves and do Middle Earth stuff. Yeah, go buy a Hobbit house. I don't know.
What about you, Dara?
Yeah, it's got to be the bring them in a. Stop that.
I just don't know who I'd bring.
It's like, I guess, the more fiction people you know, like bringing a person in for your, and it's like 1 hour a day. It's kind of like if you're dealing with, let's say you have, I don't know, let's say you have a business issue or something, or somebody you want to talk to, like you literally can bring in Mr. Terrific, Iron Man, etc. Jar Jar.
And you're like, why did I do this to myself?
He's just Jar Jar beating around. You're like, God dang it, he won't go away. Yeah, it's just like there's so many useful characters that they're your ally.
Yeah.
And if you generally know about them, so you generally know how to talk to them and what they're gonna do. So they're so useful. But there's so many. It's kind of almost like a cheat code. These individuals, even without the superpowers and stuff, like I'll just pick the ones that are extremely smart. They're just like, okay, I can solve that problem for you, and then they just leave.
Yeah.
Like you bring Jar Jar Binks in, and he just like immediately leaves your house or apartment and just runs around the parking lot.
He wants Meg to stop, but that's a real person. You can't
that's what I'm saying.
Spawn in.
I mean, I know she got a whole world back there, but that's not a different dimension.
You can't do that. It's not bound. Like, why won't you do it?
Maybe Yoda's a good one, but I feel like if you bring anyone who's like remotely not human, you're gonna get seen, and like next day that you're gonna be in government captivity, and you're gonna have to summon Baby Yoda again.
So
and it's gonna ruin your life.
I thought about that as well, and I kind of want to say you don't have to worry about like the government saying, oh, you can do this, you gotta go into this, facility or something, only because the same could be said. Oh, what's up, Delta? The same can be said for the other option, where you're just gone for several hours at the day and nobody knows where. It might be easier to explain, especially if you leave like at 3 a.m. Most people wouldn't be looking at you. But I think over time, you would bring back certain experiences that you wouldn't be able to explain. And I think, over the course of your life, you might, get got as well. So in this, situation, let's just assume that if people found out in the real world, they're not coming for you. Like in a negative way, or at least the government. Let's just say the government's not coming for you. You go in SpongeBob without a suit and you just drown in the SpongeBob world. SpongeBob would actually be dehydrated here. Yeah, you have to put him in water. Yeah, you have to put him in water immediately.
And he's not that big. I think people forget that he's actually like only like
the size of a sponge. Yeah, he's the size of a sponge.
SpongeBob, you use them as a sponge for an hour and then send him back.
See,
that's an episode.
That's some terrible stuff. That's egregious.
That's egregious. Yeah, you can't do that. You're outlawed in Bikini Bottom.
I think, actually, before I say my answer, Jonathan, would you like to chime in on this question you care a lot about?
I actually don't have an answer for this one right now. Yeah.
What
he doesn't care.
He had so much time to think about it.
He hates this.
That's
what it is.
The only thing I can think about is an animated character brought to life.
Just fiction in general.
Just who? Just any imagined.
You can pick Sherlock Holmes or something. Just anybody that isn't real. You can bring them in.
You don't want to live in the Walking Dead world for 12 hours a week?
Why would you pick that?
No. That would be a good time for a little bit.
What would you gain?
You might gain a Maggie. Who knows?
You can just bring the outbreak here. You let them bite you and come back and say, "I did it." Like I don't know why you would go there.
Then you're bringing that with you. Hell no.
Yeah, it's
I'll go live in Bikini Bottom for a little bit. See what's going on down there.
You're gonna be a giant.
Yeah, I think you literally would step on it.
Oh, I thought you just adapted to all the stuff around you.
Nah, you. So if you choose somewhere that's like space, meaning they don't have oxygen, you die. Now, actually, I don't think you die immediately. So you can snap yourself back into the real world. But if you do that, you're just yourself in that environment. So that means you would need to already have on like a scuba suit or something if you're gonna go to Bikini Bottom.
Do the scuba, Juliet.
Man, he really likes those sponges.
I can't think of one place in fiction that I would, and I'm just me, so I don't get any innate abilities.
I know
that I would go into.
My answer, I actually would choose the, 12 hours in a fictional world, just because, although it would be dangerous, I'm aware of this. I would really like to see what it's like to live in like the DC Comics world, just like in the safer areas, to see like what the world is like when superheroes are just, I could just avoid Gotham and Metropolis. I think that's fine. You can live in, where's Flash from? You can just live over there. They're just like,
Central City.
Yeah. They're just robbing banks. I don't work at a bank, so I should be fine.
You say that until you're walking around and Captain Cold is like, and then you
I don't need to. He only goes for money. So the only thing I have to worry about is not becoming close friends with Flash, because if I become close friends with Flash, Reverse Flash is now a problem. So I just can't hang out with Flash. I think it'll be fine. There are other worlds, but I don't want to get into that stuff. But there are other worlds I'm interested in, and I would take the risk, especially if I could just snap my fingers and just not be there.
Yeah, I think being able to come back at any time makes a big difference.
Yeah, because if you were locked into it, that would change my answer.
Yeah, I think what Julia said was a good point. I don't want to be in a situation where I end up living for those 12 hours, because there's nothing that I could do on this earth that would be better than any place I could experience. So being here would almost feel like an imprisonment more so than, but like you said, bringing somebody here can optimize the day-to-day. It's almost like you're taking a bite of the forbidden fruit. I do think the traveling thing is better, even in the long term, because you will get more value out of it personally. But I just don't. It's kind of like, I just think you'll end up screwing yourself just in terms of 12 hours is not a lot of time. Especially if you're like, I love this place, or you found it. 12 hours. Do you got to go to work or something? Nah.
Yeah, the traveling sounds so cool, but imagine you're like a pilot in Star Wars and you're flying around space for 4 hours, and then you have to be like a cashier.
Yeah, and whatever you're doing
somewhere.
Are you able to bring?
It's like, I hate this now.
Are you able to bring anything back with you?
You can, but you're gonna have to explain where it came from if it's something that's not worldly.
Well, I think. Well, now that I know that one, I mean, honestly, the travel thing could help out, could be good, because you can just go to places where gold exists, and it's just abundant. It just exists, so you don't got to take an absurd amount. But if you just come back with 2 doubloons or something, you don't even have to work anymore at that point. I really think 1 gold brick, and you're probably chilling for. So honestly, especially I can bring something back. Yeah, I can go to places that have gold and be like, hey.
One Piece, just risking his life.
I'm like, gotta give it to me, Luffy, please.
Every time you go, you have to hear the intro again. It's like, I already know what's going on. Just give me to the One Piece.
I know where it's at, please. Okay, now that I can bring something back, the traveling thing, only because I can literally go get gold. So then my regular life here is great, and then it's like a vacation, and then I come back here and I'm rich. Yeah, and I'm like, the travel thing works.
There's a way to do it where like maybe you do the 12 hours all at once, like every Sunday or something, and that way it's more like you get a little vacation every weekend.
That's smart. Yeah, you don't feel as that's a good way of doing
then you're
it.
still living like your normal
Your regular life.
enjoying your regular life, but you just get to go on vacation every weekend.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to go. That's kind of cool.
Solo says, "Wait, can I pick Long Island?"
You want to go to Long Island?
Why are they not banned? Like, I don't feel like I have any say.
They
or
got
authority here.
They have to be able to speak their minds. This is a perfect place for them to do this.
Soul Wolf wants Meg the Stallion. We said fictional, and then we can travel anywhere, and they're picking Long Island. They're not even picking fictional Long Island, like they're picking the Long Island. I know they are. I know that's what they're doing.
Island? Why is Long Island a pick?
I was thinking the same thing. Like, am I missing something?
I mean,
You're not. Just,
she low key unreal.
Soul Wolf can't be trusted. It's these youngins. It's the TikTok got their brains. They don't be thinking right.
Right. You about to head out soon?
Yeah, I can do 5 minutes if there's one more question.
All right.
And then I gotta go.
Okay. So this one is also going into like the superpower topic. Sorry, Jonathan, in advance. What is a superpower that people always say they want, but you believe is really a curse?
Reading people's minds.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I think it doesn't even matter if you can control it or not. I think that's a curse regardless.
Yeah, 100%. I can't even think of anything.
I can think of one more that's worse.
Lying.
Lying?
I don't think that's a superpower.
Flying.
Oh, flying. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to pick something that wasn't mind reading.
Think of all the bugs you got to pick out of your eyeballs and your teeth when you fly.
You can wear a helmet.
How many bugs are there where you're flying?
You can wear a helmet.
Juliet, have you been outside? I promise you, I walked through 3 spider webs just to get my front door a second ago. Now, if I was flying, who knows how many spider webs I'd be running into?
Wear a helmet, like if you were riding a motorcycle.
You'll be fine.
So when I land somewhere, I gotta hold on. We can't do any justice stuff right now. I gotta take my helmet off.
So nobody said you were a superhero. Nobody said you were a superhero, Jonathan. You just have the power to fly. You can wear a helmet. Now all your problems are solved.
If I have the superhero power, then
just
I'm
doing
superhero things.
You're just flying. That's not inherently super.
You don't have the other things required to.
Yeah, you're not super durable. You're not super strong.
For a good 2 minutes anyway, because I'm killing all kinds of bugs. Think of this: if there weren't cars going down the highway, you know how many bugs would be out there?
Those bugs are dumb. Why are they flying so low to get hit by a Corvette?
Juliet, we'd be overrun by bugs if it wasn't for cars.
Jonathan, you don't have to be a hero. You could just be like an interesting guy who can fly. So, and if you're worried about bugs, wear a helmet. Wear an outfit that's like, going to protect you against the air and all that stuff. Like, that's also the least of your worries.
Are declining way too fast. It's actually really bad.
What?
Why? Because it messes up the whole ecosystem.
What does?
The birds, if there's less bugs, then everything else has less to eat.
Yeah, she's saying there's less bugs.
I'm saying
Juliet, but if there weren't
more bugs,
if there weren't vehicles going down the highway to kill those bugs,
specifically,
Juliet, we'd be overrun by bugs right now.
Yes, as we should be.
You would walk outside, and the bugs would they'd be like, bzz, 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 and you'd be taken away. That's what would happen.
I like bugs.
Juliet.
Damn, those big ass bugs. It's just 2 of them. It's not even like 100. It's just 2 bugs that grab you. Oh shit!
I feel like I don't know. I feel like Jonathan's just walking outside with his crazy pineapple drink, and like 2 big bugs are just coming to mug him every day.
Yeah, because he keeps bringing pineapples and sweet cream and stuff. I mean, that attracts him.
It does attract him. Yeah, it does do that.
So
it attracts the bugs and the cougars.
Goes outside, and the bugs are like, "Oh, look, the ice cream man is here. Get him."
Yeah.
Solo says, nah, flying still, because if that's your only power, I feel like people are gonna make fun of you. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like people are only gonna make fun of you if you can only fly slow. So if you can only like hover, then I feel like that would be a little ridiculous. But if you can fly a respectable speed,
Hover at 5 miles an hour.
yeah, you're just like, witness me, and it's like we don't want to witness that.
Yeah.
So my answer would actually, it was mind reading, but I actually think the worst power to have would be shit. What's the immortal? There we go, immortality.
Oh,
I see so many people comment that, and it annoys the hell out of me because all they're thinking of is, oh, I get to see what the world becomes and the technology and all this stuff. I'm like, do you realize how little that's gonna matter to you in 200 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
it's gonna go by so slow.
It turns into a curse really, really quickly.
Really fat, like almost, yeah.
Nah, I'm for it.
Jonathan, you don't like doing enough stuff for you to find things to last you an eternity. You would be bored in, like, I would say 50 years. And I think you have another 50 years. So that's saying something.
I think the immortality would be the better one, to be honest.
Oh no. I think that warps your mind, your viewpoint on what life is. Oh, I see you looking up, Juliet. You gotta head out.
No, I was thinking.
No, the main thing, the main thing that keeps us, like, that makes life even feel like life is the perspective that it will end, not like in a morbid way. Like, you have a limited time, which makes everything feel better. You feel better. Like, but if I know I got another 10,000 years, nothing matters anymore. Like, there's nothing matters. Nothing means anything. And then I don't think even if your body and your brain didn't like immediately go crazy, because it should after a while. But let's say you had the
assume that you'll be perfectly healthy.
And you'll be sane and everything. Yeah. I think there's another concept people kind of forget is that once you get to immortality, you're gonna be here when the world is no longer here.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
Until you realize you have no way of you're just gonna be floating in space.
Yeah, you're just floating in space infinitely because you're immortal, so you can't die or anything. Like because you cannot die, you will see that the end doesn't exist, and there's a world in which you literally are just sitting in darkness.
Yeah.
No, there's stars out there. I'll go.
Oh, you take a bus?
You're still a human. Like, I get that maybe there's a logic that maybe you're like, oh, we get space travel and we can teleport around and stuff. And sure, I guess theoretically that could be a thing. But it's
I'm just gonna find a different planet, repopulate, start over.
By yourself? With what?
What, a magazine? That's not gonna lead a child. What are you gonna do?
And then even if you could technically planet hop at this point and then theoretically find new life that exists, like everything,
the dinosaurs do it. Didn't the dinosaurs reproduce with themselves or something, and then they created new life?
It was multiple dinosaurs, not one dinosaur screwing itself.
What a cowboy had, just one dinosaur.
What a cowboy had on was one T-Rex putting his tail up his bum. It was
repopulate.
Yeah, you need more than one you. Like that, the mortality thing only makes sense as a thing if you could also. I've always seen like the caveats to it that make it bearable, where you could give it to other people and they can choose to opt out of it. Like if you could make others immortal with you, then I can get my. You can then. It's sure, but if I can't make somebody else immortal and it's just me, nah, homie.
So I would say it only.
Really lonely. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say I think it's. I think bringing other people with me would still be rough, just because I think the only way to make it bearable for me is if I can choose when the immortality ends. You know, right, it's like, all right, I've had 2 whole families. I think I'm good. And then, do the Ryu defeat scream, and just kind of
just fade out. Yeah,
I agree. I think that's the only way that it's a blessing and not a curse is
you choose
voluntary.
Yeah, and it's not a painful death. You just you pretty much just fall asleep. The sound comes later.
Yeah, I think it's a caveat when you have it. There's no cutting it off. Kind of feels like you just got it and you're done. Like that just is what it is.
Yeah. Soul says, one of my favorite shows, the main character wakes up to a checkpoint every time he dies, but he feels every bit of that death each time. Oh yeah,
Are you talking about ReZero?
That better not be anime.
Oh, it's anime. That sounds like ReZero. And when I tell you, my boy Subaru be going through some I couldn't. The stuff he goes, I don't even want to talk about it.
Look at Jonathan look at Jonathan when you talk about this.
He goes through hell. Like it's some of those deaths are. It's not even a horror. I need to be very clear. It's not even horror. It's just some of the deaths are like, oh my god. It's not even meant to do that. It just happens. Don't talk about the rabbit scene. Don't tell people about that. That's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. My boy Subaru.
On that note, I gotta go.
All right, Juliet. I appreciate you stopping by.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Adios.
Well, to be honest, that's pretty much all the questions. I'm not used to everyone showing up on time.
Damn.
I'm really not. It's usually Jonathan will get here first, Juliet will get here 5 to 10 minutes, and Oscar might be 30 minutes. So then we end up adding another 30 minutes to compensate for him not being here. So it usually be like an hour and a half. But yeah, so I ran out of questions.
I mean,
an hour.
Yeah,
I'm excited to get back to my Red Bull pineapple lime drink.
You can't be serious. This can't be a real thing.
You want to see it?
I need to see it.
I'll show it to you. You want to see it?
I need to see this.
We about to see it. You're about to see what a concoction looks like.
It's just a grenade. It's a grenade in a cup.
It just.
All right. So, as y'all might imagine, pineapple's yellow. So this is going to be yellow. And you know why? Because pineapple's yellow. So there we go. If you see here, Darwin, you've got the pineapple here. With that, you see that ice? That's the water Juliet was worried about. It's in there. Okay? It's in there. You've also got some Red Bull in here. That's going to kick in later. You can't see it because it's clear. Now, there's a lime in here that gives you a hint of tang, but that's countered with the sweet cream. That's why it's got that ice cream look to it. Know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
I can tell that you want one right now. Your face says you're jealous. I get it. It's great. Don't you worry. I'll send you one.
Don't you do that.
It's gonna be all hot by the time it gets to them.
No, this is super ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna stay cold.
So you're gonna drink dry ice, Darwin. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
I have great news, Darwin. CJ has let me know you have a Dutch Bros down the street.
Yes, we do.
I'll text you the recipe for this fantastic concoction, and you can tell that person that takes your order what you want. And I'm like, sir, where did you come up with such a genius drink? You'll have to tell him.
Yes.
Text me the order. That could be a fun little thing for content.
I'm saying I'll text you the order.
Yeah, text CJ that because
he's gonna get it. I'm excited for CJ. He's gonna get it tomorrow.
I actually am off tomorrow, so I could.
Yeah, you
should go with him.
I don't want that.
I'll bring it back for you, Darwin. The largest size.
That I would probably.
He takes one sip and just throws it at me. He was like, "God, you could have just not drank it." Get this bullshit out of my face.
That sounds like nah. You can keep that one. Pineapple. Like I like pineapple.
You know, I would love to show you the peanut butter and yogurt. However, I've eaten it all, so that's gonna have to wait. It's just so good, Darwin. It's so good. I can't pass it up. Can't let it go.
You never know what people are doing in their homes.
or what they're bringing into their homes.
What they're bringing into their homes. Yeah, you just never know. That's crazy. I mean, the peanut butter yogurt, again, that doesn't actually sound as crazy. I mean, there's shakes and peanut butter shakes and whatnot, so that's not some weird concoction per se, but yeah.
After CJ tries it tomorrow, he's gonna film himself trying it, and
Just
you're
gonna
gonna
be feeling all over myself.
Yeah,
I mean, like the combination of what Red Bull and caffeine, I imagine. Okay, but regardless, I need to make a phone call myself, so I guess I'll be
all good.
We
got the hour in, so I appreciate it.
Okay, so yeah, that worked out.
Awesome.
Just get some help, Jonathan. You can't keep.
I'll come up with a better drink next week. I'll come up with a better one. Don't you worry, and you're gonna love it.
Sure, I'm actually out. Yes, please. Yes, come up with another one. I want to see what you're capable of doing, because I kind of see where you're at right now, and I couldn't imagine the direction it'll go from there. So,
up.
I don't. Okay, I'll leave.
See ya.
I'll catch you later.
All right, Jonathan. I appreciate y'all getting here. That was really fun. Oscar's at a family function, like I think with his family and his wife's family, so he couldn't get out of it.
Damn.
Yeah. But I'll catch you around, man. I'm gonna take it easy till I head to bed. So appreciate it, man. And yeah, send me the drink, because I can get it tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
Bye.
See you, Soul Wolf. I appreciate it.